Hello, and
Welcome to Baking with Kayla and Glenn. Today we're going to be making Anzac Bickies. And Bickies are a cookie that was originally made, they think, during the First World War for or by Australian and New Zealand troops. The reason that they made this cookie is it didn't need eggs, which were rationed, and it had very few ingredients and a long shelf life, but was delicious and gave soldiers good energy to make it through the cold weather.
So as you can see, the ingredients are pretty simple. You have a cup of flour, a cup of oats, a cup of coconut, a cup of brown sugar. Because our coconut is sweetened, our brown sugar is unpacked, but if you're using unsweetened coconut, your sugar can be packed to get you a little bit more sweetness into it. 2 tablespoons of water and 3 tablespoons of corn syrup and half a cup of butter. We're going to be using vegan Becel margarine for it.
But you can use butter if you've got it. So the first step is to mix together your dry ingredients in a large bowl. And the wet ingredients we're going to deal with later.
So let's just mix these ingredients all together right now.
So when it's fully mixed, there should be no clumps of coconut left. And all the flour and oats should be coating everything.
So for our next step, we want to mix together all of the liquids, the butter, the corn syrup, and the water, together in a saucepan at low to medium heat. So you want to mix them together until the butter has started to fully melted. You also want to set your oven to be preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so now that our dries are thoroughly mixed together and our liquids have melted together, we will just pour the liquids into the solids. Then mix them all together.
You shouldn't need a beater or a whisk for this. A spatula should do. It's not too hard to mix, and it should look quite wet as a cookie mixture, but don't let that dissuade you. It turns into the most beautiful chewy cookie when it's cooked.
All right, it's looking almost done.
So now it's kind of the consistency of wet sand, and that's perfect. And we're going to use our prepared baking sheet. We just have a piece of parchment paper. You can use a silicone baking mat if you prefer, and some tablespoons to measure out our cookie portions and place them on the sheet. Nice little round bickies.
You want to make sure that you leave plenty of space between them so they can rise and grow and get heated from all angles.
They don't actually rise or grow.
That's true.
They expand a little bit, but there's no leavening in them like there is with most cookies, especially oatmeal cookies. So we have a little bit of extra mix. We're just going to do a second tray, and we'll see you when they're baked. You can put them in.
All right, now here you are. Well, when they first come out of the oven, they'll be a little soft, but they'll harden up, and you'll know they're ready when they are turned golden brown around the edges.
So you can see they're golden around the edges even though they're a bit soft still. If you allow them to cool completely on a wire rack, they will be the chewiest, most delicious cookies around.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna let your cookies cool completely, and then you're gonna eat them all up. And even though they last a long time, you probably won't find out because they're really tasty. And we'll put the link for the recipe, which is from the Canadian Living website, down in the description.
Mm-hmm. Also, you don't need to make them as large as we did. You can choose to make them a little smaller if you'd like. We got a little excited and wanted to show off how big they can be. And yeah, but if you're just looking for a more smaller, cuter holiday treat, you can
use a teaspoon instead of a tablespoon.
Mm-hmm.
And Merry Christmas
And happy holidays.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.